Namaskar. All of us have some point or other felt some or other pain that no one else can see, touch, or measure. This is emotional pain. It enters our life quietly but can disturb our health, relationship, and peace of mind. Yet, yoga teaches us that such suffering can become our greatest teacher if we face it with awareness and wisdom. So, today I will share how you can do just that. Let us begin by understanding what emotional pain really is. Psychology defines it as a form of psychological distress that arises from loss, rejection, guilt, or failure. Studies using brain scan have shown that emotional pain activates the same brain regions as physical pain, particularly your anterior cingulate cortex. That's why heartbreak or grief often feels physically heavy or painful. But unlike physical wounds, emotional ones are invisible and therefore they often get ignored. You must understand that suppressing your emotions can be harmful because it can lead to high blood pressure, digestive problems, and anxiety disorders. So, the first step to handle pain is to understand its roots rather than running away from it. Acknowledgement is very important. Most people try to stay busy or distract themselves, but emotions, when ignored, return stronger. So, sit quietly for a few minutes every day and name what you feel. It is sadness, anger, betrayal, fear, or all these together. Acceptance is not weakness. It means telling yourself, yes, I am hurt, but I will heal. Actually, acknowledging emotions activates your prefrontal cortex. This is the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking and reduces the emotional intensity of pain. Actually, emotional pain lingers when we replay memory or resist what has already happened. You may keep on thinking about it again and again. Yogic philosophy explains this through kleshas or afflictions of mind. These kleshas are avidya or ignorance of your true nature, asmita or ego and false identification, Raga or attachment, Dvesha, which means aversion, and Abhinivesha, which is fear of loss or death. When these kleshas are active, you cling to painful experience. Your mind keeps reacting instead of responding. Next, after acknowledgement, right expression is important for healing. You can write your thoughts in a journal or speak to a trusted friend. In yogic life, satsang or being in a good company plays this role. Talking in a supportive environment can lighten the load on your mind. If words are difficult, express through music, painting, or gardening. It is important to let your emotions flow without harming yourself or others. Another way is to practice deep breathing. Science and yoga both say the same thing, that breathing changes emotions. When you are anxious or hurt, your breathing becomes shallow. Pranayams such as diaphragmatic breathing, Anulom Vilom, or Bhramari Pranayama soothe your nervous system and reduce cortisol level. After pranayama, sit quietly in silence or chant Om. Over time, meditation will help you to create gap between emotion and reaction. Pain may come, but it will not take control. Have you noticed that emotional pain gets stored in our body too, especially in your shoulders, jaws, or abdomen? Yogasanas such as Yogendra Balasana, Yogendra Matsyasana, and Yogendra Viparita Karani help release emotional tension. Gentle physical movement increases endorphin, which are our natural painkiller. Even a 20-minute walk can change your mood. So when your heart feels heavy, move your body. Such movement will lead to emotional release. Sometimes your emotional pain may go on and on. Why? Because emotional pain is prolonged, not by what happened, but by the story you tell yourself. For this, I advise you to reframe your thought. Instead of why this happened to me, ask what is this teaching you? This simple shift will transform your pain into growth. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, pain and pleasure come and go. They are temporary sensations. The wise learns to endure them calmly. Matra sparshanstu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukha daha agama paino nitya stanstitichasva bharata. You may find that when you are emotionally disturbed, your sleep, appetite, and your energy are disturbed. For this, you must maintain some kind of rhythm in your daily life. This will help you to rebuild stability. So follow simple Dinacharya or daily routines such as waking up on time, eating sattvik food, limiting social media, and making an effort to get good sleep. Emotional balance is directly connected to your gut health. Recent studies also show that 90% of serotonin is produced in your gut, not in your brain. So nourishing food like fresh grain, fresh fruits, whole grain, and curd can naturally uplift your mood. Another quick way to rise above your pain is to help others. When we serve, our attention changes from I am hurting to I am healing. There was a study on this, and it was found that people who volunteered regularly reported 25% higher life satisfaction. They also have less depression. What happens in the Seva or self-service? It purifies your heart. It transforms your emotional energy into compassion. Finally, there comes a point when you must surrender. Holding on to pain keeps the wound open. Shri Yogendraji, the founder of the Yoga Institute, used to say that there are higher laws. So you must trust that universe has a larger plan. As rain purifies the air, emotional pain purifies the heart. If you have faith in a higher power and surrender with faith. Remember, pain is a part of being human, but suffering is optional. When you learn to observe your emotions without judgment, they lose power over you. Every challenge, including emotional pain, is an opportunity to discover your inner strength. So the next time your heart aches, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, this too shall pass. I will emerge out more stronger, wiser, and peaceful. Namaskar.